433.
The Morning Dish.
He's the hardest working man in show business. His band's music takes you into the midnight hours. And when you wake up, his voice is back on your radio alarm clock. How on earth did this happen?
Well, Jeff saw me taking out the trash at the radio station.
And he won another award.
But this one is better.
I'm your boogeyman. That's what I am.
It's the Morning Dish with the 2019 Radio Personality of the Year winner, Stephen Phillips.
You paying attention to this, Packy?
And as long as Pat Malone is already out of bed.
Then I might as well ride herd around here.
Well, giddy up.
And Packy Smith is still special too.
You guys know these demo tapes don't just edit themselves together, right?
Well, all right.
3 cheers for Stephen Phillips.
Y'all need to help Stephen Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Stephen Phillips.
All righty, folks, good morning. It's going to be a dang good show. We have got a good show. This is going to be a first if everything works out. If it don't, it's Packy's fault. If it does, it's Puddin's fault if it works out. But anyway, hey, we got Mary back in here with us. Good morning. And who else do we have over here? Miss Jennifer.
Hello, everybody.
There you go.
Good to be back. For
Yeah.
The mayhem.
The mayhem. We got Pat Malone. He should be in the wing somewhere up there.
I'm here.
And we're going to have Gary Chapman. He should be breaking in any minute. And along with that, we're supposed to have Billy Droz on, and Gary Nichols was supposed to be here Monday. They got their times mixed up because they don't live in our time zone. But they're going to be here today. Hopefully, everything works out. Billy Droz with the Kentucky Blues, Blue, and Gary Nichols, y'all, he sang with the Steel Drivers. He was the lead singer for the Steel Drivers till 2017, handpicked by Chris Stapleton. And they're coming down to Mad Life Stage in Woodstock. Mad Life Stage and Studios, great place to play. I've actually been down there and played a couple times myself till they asked me not to come back.
I was going to say a couple of times? Wow.
If I can get back twice, I'm doing good.
You are.
Yeah, if I can get back twice, it's like, all right, we get to come back. But then after that second time, they're like, well, no, probably not. No more. No more.
Not working out.
No, not working out. Yeah. So what are you going to do? Hey, we had today in country music history, rock and roll history, or whatever it is, songwriter Greg Allman and Cher appeared on the cover of People magazine with both their kids. I forgot she married him.
Right. She should have stayed with him, the only normal one of all the ones.
Well, I like the guy that got killed. You know, what was his name? Sonny.
Oh, yeah.
Sonny, forgot about that. Yeah.
I got you, babe.
Oh, yeah.
I
Sonny
got
and
you,
Cher.
babe. Yeah. Yeah.
Sonny Bono.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless his heart. He got into politics, didn't he?
Republican
know.
senator?
I
Isn't
think he was.
state
Wow.
senator. Yeah.
I think that was his theme song. I got you, babe. Hey, pay attention there, because Gary ain't no telling about him when he breaking in. See anybody, just bring him on in. We don't care.
Will do.
Yep. And Johnny Cash, this was something that I thought was pretty funny. Johnny Cash plays an ex-convict, and June Carter is his wife in an episode of NBC's Little House on the Prairie.
Oh.
They had an ex-convict.
I remember that
1970,
one.
do you really?
Yes. It was one of the few shows I was allowed to
I
watch.
didn't watch that. I just
Me
they
either.
just cried all the
Too
time.
sappy.
Oh man, I don't know sappy nothing. You
No.
golly, it's bad enough the way it is.
Action and funny, not sappy.
Yeah, I'm way. Let's do some shooting out there. I mean, my favorite one was Nellie.
Nellie.
Yeah,
no.
we've had her on a couple of times. She's
Yeah.
a lot of fun. Yeah, she's a lot of fun. But yeah,
Yeah.
oh Nellie.
I thought it would be Mrs. Olson. I thought you would have had a crush on her.
Nah, I like Nellie. She's the one I like. Birds of a feather flock together.
you
Ain't that what
go.
they say?
That's
Yeah.
right.
Sweet Home Alabama premiered in 2002. Y'all remember that with Reese?
Oh, yeah. Good
Everybody
movie.
was mad at her when she got pulled over by the cops up there because she said, "Do you know who I am?"
I know.
I don't blame her.
I would
Yeah.
too.
Do you know who I am?
That's right.
I tried that with Denzel Washington, but they didn't believe me. I'm Denzel Washington. Do you know who I am?
You
But
should preface it by saying, I identify as.
there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, the Tonight Show appeared in 1954. Do you remember that, Pat?
I do. Steve Allen was the first host.
Boy, it's gone downhill since then, ain't it?
Yeah.
Well, now, wait a minute. It was good when Steve Allen was there, and then Jack Parr took it over, and he was good.
Keep
And
going.
Johnny Carson was good, and then it went to hell.
There you go.
Yeah.
I love Johnny Carson.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, he was like,
Absolutely.
yeah, he was great.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm with you.
Today
Like,
is today's Meatloaf's birthday.
there you
Saw
go.
that. Yep.
1947, and Gwyneth Paltrow was born 50 years ago today. And your favorite, Lil Wayne.
Lil
Lil
Wayne.
Wayne.
Old today.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
rapper.
I can't wait to get.
Yeah.
We need to get Little Wayne, Little Pasty together. That'd be a great.
Yeah, that's it.
Little Wayne, Little
That'd be a
Pasty.
good concert.
Yeah.
Oh, there comes somebody. Who we got? Puddin'.
We got a beep.
We got a beep.
We got a ding dong.
There you go. As we wait, we patiently wait.
It's Gary.
Ah, bring Gary in. Ah, there he is. Good morning, Gary
morning.
Chapman, singer-songwriter out of Nashville, Tennessee.
What is up?
I mean, the least you can do when you come home is comb your hair, dude.
Yeah.
I hear you.
Yeah, he hears me.
He chooses to ignore you.
Yeah.
Just ignoring you.
Yeah, we were talking about Reese Witherspoon. You know, she got busted for DUI or something up there, and she said, "Do you know who I am?" And everybody's mad at her for that. I do that. Would you not do that? Do you know who I am?
I did. What do you mean? I did do that.
Did it work? Did it get you
No.
out of trouble? Okay.
Nothing.
Okay.
Yeah, that ain't no good. That gummit. But I do anything I can to get out of
A ticket.
Yeah.
Or going to jail.
golly, yeah, I know that's right. Hey, it's National Day of Forgiveness.
No.
I
Good.
say, I'm like John.
Really?
Yeah, John Wayne said, forgive them, but keep your eye on them.
Yeah. Forgive them, but don't forget. Don't forget.
I think you're
I
supposed
think every day ought to be the National Day of Forgiveness. My
Yeah.
goodness.
Yeah.
I need
Yeah.
a lot of that.
Yep.
Yeah, I need a lot of that. National Women's Health and Fitness.
You know what? It is
What?
health and fitness.
National Women's
National Women's Health and Fitness. Is that today?
Yeah.
Yep.
What about men?
Well, I'm fit.
Yep.
Whatever happened to all them stores around? I used to
you-
have them things all over the place, rolls. And you don't see them no more.
Rolls.
What?
I
Oh,
think
Cinnabons.
or, no, it was the rolls or something, curves. Maybe it was curves.
Rolls. I don't think they would name it rolls.
They called it curves. Same thing, just politically correct.
Oh
He's
my
talking
gosh.
about the workout.
Oh my gosh.
How many times did you go there, Stephen?
I didn't go. I like my rolls.
Your curves.
My
Your
curves. Yeah, my curves.
Oh.
You can call them what they want to. We all know what they are. They're rolls.
From Cinnabons.
Yeah.
Yeah, cinnamon rolls. Who wants to exercise? I know. Do you now? You jog a lot, don't you, Gary? Do you?
No, I hate running.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Man after my own heart.
I do a lot of cardio, but I hate running. I always have. I just hate it.
Yeah. You see
I
me.
will walk a long, long way.
Yep.
I'll hike like a madman. And there's a particular elliptical machine that I like that it varies movements a lot. I like that. I do a lot of time on that.
Well, I can tell you right now.
But running, no.
If you see me running, there's a cop behind me or a dog chase me one. So
Yeah.
Yep.
yeah, that's about
Yeah.
the way it is. But anyway,
Yeah,
Gary, I don't know.
since I moved out of the jungle.
There you go. Hey, I don't know if you got my voicemail last night, but anyway, we got Gary Nichols and Billy Droz coming on with us, and so let's get to break and bring them in. And now Gary Nichols actually sang with the Steel Drivers till 2017,
Oh yeah.
and Billy Droz, I think they're with the Kentucky Blue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm
Gary
gonna.
Nichols is a blast.
I think I'm just gonna keep my mouth shut and let Gary and them talk. Just watch the excitement.
No, this is your show.
Oh no, man! You're the
This is
professional.
your show.
I'm just trying to keep up anyway. So hey, we want to thank Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing, and we'll be right back.
Now with more news for Western North Carolina and North Georgia, I'm Jeff Batten. The controversial variance to allow development of a 54-unit housing complex in Hiawassee failed Tuesday night. Approximately 30 residents turned out to watch the City Planning Commission unanimously deny the motion. There was no commentary from the commission members or the public before or after. The entire meeting lasted less than 15 minutes. A reporter for WJRB says he did not see the developer in attendance. The project pitted city government against county government. Mayor Liz Ordiales was in favor. Soule Towns County Commissioner Cliff Bradshaw firmly against. Afterward, Bradshaw told WJRB he was, quote, glad they did the right thing, unquote. The project, called the Common at Lake Chatuge, would have been built adjacent to the Dunkin' Donuts on Highway 76. Critics said the density would have resulted in too much traffic, among other objections. The Union County Sheriff's Office picked up a man last Saturday wanted for aggravated assault and other charges. Jacob Bailey, 24, of Blairsville, is accused of choking his girlfriend in an August incident, then telling her he would kill her. Deputies arrived, but he had taken off. Captain Darren Osborne says they returned to the same address last week and found him there. Bond has not yet been set. The Towns County Sheriff's Office reports the apprehension of 2 alleged meth users in the city of Hiawassee last weekend. One of the men from Hiawassee, the other from Jefferson, Georgia. Both were charged with felony possession. Please download the free WJRB app. For Pat Malone and Harry Bond, I'm Jeff Batten. You hear it and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
Regain the ability to perform everyday activities after a debilitating injury or illness. Choose occupational therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
For over 50 years, Mountain Realty of Hiawassee has been providing outstanding service to our clients. If you're looking to buy or sell in North Georgia or Western North Carolina, Mountain Realty will provide you with the most ethical, honest, and efficient service possible. Our realtors listen and are eager to help our clients find their dream home or property. We're members of Northeast Georgia and Georgia MLS, allowing extra exposure to agents working with buyers. We are easy to find on the shores of Lake Chatuge in downtown Hiawassee at 325 North Main Street and at mountainrealty.com.
Improving our patients' dental health one smile at a time. Dr. Jared Houston, Dr. Courtney Marshall, and Dr. Tom Mims and the staff at Valley River Dental live by that principle every day. Get expert care within a broad range of services, from preventive dentistry and periodontal treatments to dental implants and orthodontics. Or maybe it's just about perfecting a beautiful smile. So, if you're looking for a new dentist, consider Valley River Dental Dentistry in Murphy on Bill Hughes Avenue in Murphy.
The views of the mountains are so much better with an updated vision prescription, and Blairsville Eye Care has great news. Dr. Hollier is back. Hey, it's Judy with Blairsville Eye Care. When you come into our office, you are treated like a friend, not only a patient. We do complete comprehensive eye exams, update and fill prescriptions for glasses and contacts, and will help you choose the right frame for your unique personality. Blairsville Eye Care on Brackett's Way behind Longhorns. Call 706-745-2020.
It's time now to honor the Prep Athlete of the Week. Brought to you by Ware Chevrolet in Blairsville, supporting the champions of tomorrow from the 5-county area.
The Fannin County Rebels are going to be right there come playoff time. They had a big victory over Gordon Central Friday night, and Carson Callahan was a big part of that. 8 rushes for 96 yards, 3 touchdowns, and another reception for 12 yards. Congratulations to Carson Callahan of Fannin County, the Ware Chevrolet Athlete of the Week.
Transitional care at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital provides a helpful step between hospital and home. It's perfect for patients who can benefit from additional inpatient care after a hospital stay. Learn more at erlanger.org/Western.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, folks, we're coming back with you. We got a house full today, and along with Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter, we got Billy Droz. Good morning. And Gary Nichols. How are y'all doing?
Hey.
All this modern technology don't work so good sometimes, does it?
Well, I'm from Alabama. We don't have the internet in Alabama, y'all.
He's trying to figure it out.
Hey, I'm with you. Hey, these guys are going to be down at Mad Life Staging Studio Thursday at 7:30, September the 28th. Y'all need to get on down there. And there we got another one coming in there.
I like how you put on your seatbelt before you come on the show. You're strapped in there.
Safety first, people. Safety first. I'm only
That's right.
driving. Listen, I'm driving just across the Tennessee state line where we have internet. So just bear with me. I'm going to join Billy.
Okay.
Hey, y'all done teamed up, man. I mean, y'all have y'all got a thing going on. Y'all been blazing through Kentucky, everything, man. Y'all been selling out right and left, and now you're down in Georgia. How did y'all get together?
I'll take that. We got together because I harassed Gary until he said yes.
There you go. That'll work.
Uh-huh.
Well, now I just want to tell you, I'm available. You know, I'm available if anybody wants. You don't have to harass me. I'll just show up and start singing.
Hint, hint.
Hint.
You notice you didn't get
It
any
got
takers
quiet.
there.
Yeah, it got quiet. Crickets.
There
crickets.
must be a delay.
There you go. Now, and y'all know Gary Nick. Now you played Gary.
I'm
You
trying
play,
to figure out the delay. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, man. Bill and I met quite a few years ago, and we've been running through the same circles and not really spent a ton of time together. He had spent some time in the band Shenandoah, and I knew some of those guys, and kind of had been watching Bill's career from afar, and when he called me up to write songs, and I was totally into that. And once I got there, he tricked me, and now that he's not on the screen, I can tell the whole truth. So this is the whole truth. This is exactly how it went down. Bill calls me up to write a song, and so I show up to Santa Fe, Tennessee, one Wednesday afternoon morning for me, and we sit down to write songs. And if you spent time with Billy Droz, you know one thing about him. He's probably one of the kindest, most sincere humans on the planet. And so we're writing songs, and he has this little critter that comes out from under the porch, and it's a little furry cat. And I guess he had talked the cat into kind of coming up and loving on me. And the cat jumped on my lap, and we played some guitar, and he ends up talking me into taking the cat home, and I took the cat home, and so now I'm fostering the cat, and now the cat's having kittens, just so you know, Bill. I've got a family of cats now, but during that exchange, I got to know Billy Droz, and all jokes aside, we connected on a spiritual level that day that I can say that only God, the source, brought us together. And so when he asked me to sing this demo, and he did say it was a demo, he didn't say anything about releasing it as a single. He did that knowing what he was about to do, and I'm so grateful for it, because had he not done that, I don't know if we'd be having this conversation right now. So I want to say thank you to Billy and all the team at RBR to bringing me back to the radio and bringing some new Gary Nichols music back to the world.
Well, that's a good story, man. No doubt. But
Absolutely.
you shouldn't have told him that, because now he'll want a bigger cut of the pie. He's like,
He's already asking me to pay him back for the demo, and I'm trying to get him to pay me for taking the cat. I've had all sorts of expenses due to the cat.
all you got to do is just take them kittens back to his house and just set them out, man. That's payment enough. Yeah, I think that's payment enough. Yeah. But now y'all coming down to, like I said, I can't tell y'all enough. They're going to be at Mad Life Staging Studios September 28th at 7:30. And now, Billy, you're with the Kentucky Blue. You're kind of bluegrass. But I guess, Gary, you are too, but you're a little bit more rock and roll. So this kind of all mixes together, I guess, and kind of gives a new sound, right?
Yeah, well, I'll take it since I don't see Bill's face right now. Yeah, Bill and I both are cut from the same cloth, and
Right.
that cloth says, in my opinion, there are two types of music. Only two types of music. The kind I like, the kind I don't.
Hey, there you go.
And there's a lot more of the kind I like. Go ahead.
I'm with you on that 100%.
So, and Bill, if I could sing like anybody on the planet, it'd be Billy Droz. He's got that smooth country, Marty Raybon, Whitley vibe that's just untouchable. He's so smooth, and because I don't sing like that and can't sing smooth, I've got barbed wire and gasoline in my vocal cords, and they just kind of. But we only play the music that we like. So I think that's the difference for us at this point in my career. I'm not going to try to fake it for anybody anymore.
Yeah,
This is what I am. I'm 45 years old. This is what I've learned how to do, and this is what I do with it. And hopefully y'all like it. And so Bill and I can do that kind of in the same spirit that Marty Stewart and Travis Tritt did it back in the day. And so we do our own things individually, and then we come together and we just have a wonderful time playing with Bill and Kentucky Blue.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when we got Gary Chapman on here with us, he's like I don't know why he ain't doing the lead on this, because he has interviewed more people than I can count with a stick, but he knows where y'all coming from. He's done a lot of that stuff. And
hey, Gary.
What's up, guys? I am so ready to go to one of these shows. Good grief. The two of your voices, what you just said was what I was thinking from the second I saw both your mugs pop up here. That's what I want to hear. I want to hear the mix of the two of you guys. Hello.
Hi, Gary, I'm trying to drive this service spot.
I'm telling you right now, Bill. Look, it's the Alabama-Tennessee line, man. It's great service.
That's where it gets good. That's where it gets good. Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm just kind of disappointed, man. You use your blinkers and you use your seatbelt, man. I'm like, what the heck? You ain't from Alabama.
Well, I'm not supposed to be. At least I'm hands-free. I've got hands-free stuff, so I'm trying not to pay attention to you guys while I'm driving. But now you can rest assured that I am safely parked. Let me see if I can show you. I'm sitting still, and there's the Alabama traffic.
There you go.
Through a dirty windshield.
They're still close enough to hit you. You're not safe.
Yeah. Yep, you're not safe at all. But Billy, how's it going for you? I mean, you enjoying him up there? He ain't trying to steal the show or nothing from you, is he? I mean, you holding your own with him.
Well, it's Gary Nichols, so every night, I mean, I have to absolutely bring my A game or go home, and what it does for me is it's makes me work harder, and anybody that you can put on stage with you that challenges you and brings out the most in your God-given talent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's a lot of work, but I'm enjoying it. I'm having a blast.
Well, this has got. I mean,
he'll sing a Led Zeppelin song, I'll sing a George Jones song, and it's fun.
This has got to be a blast, though. I mean, like you say, with these two on the stage together, I mean, and you can tell they get along. So, I mean, absolutely. And they just did a tour out of Kentucky. Y'all just come through Kentucky and just sold everything out right and left. So this is something y'all going to want to do is go ahead and book I don't know if there's any tickets left, but you need to call down there and find out at Mad Life Stage and Studios. Now, if y'all have never been to Mad Life, that is a great venue. Absolutely a great venue. And, it is wonderful.
This is my first trip. This is my first trip, and I'm looking forward to it. I've been reading about it and checking it out on the World Wide Web. I'm really excited about it. We've got a lot of friends. I've got a lot of friends in Georgia. I've been working with a couple different acts. There's a duo out of Gainesville, Georgia, called the band Lula, Loula, that everyone should look up.
Right.
They're about that close to being a household name, and another group out of the Atlanta area called OK Kennedy.
Right.
OKAYKNEDI. Different types of music than what we're playing right now, but man, they're so good. So we're hoping we can grab some of their fans that we've been working with there and friends and come out, and of course all of mine and Bill's folks we're looking forward to seeing, and come see us, man. Bring your family, bring your friends, bring your brothers, bring your sisters, and come see us.
Well, we need to get you up this way, man, before it's over with, because I know there's a couple of venues here that'd be great for y'all, and when y'all get through that. But anyway, y'all go down there and book this right now. We have got to get to a break. That's funny. The band Lula, that's actually a city, Lula. Yeah. And it's well known for the DOT. That's where the guy that writes you the ticket sits down there at that intersection. Yeah. You got to watch out for that.
Exactly.
But fellas, I hate we missed you Monday, man. But go ahead.
Well, me too. We don't go to sleep until about 4 a.m. Eastern time or whatever. So I just missed the memo. I'm confused as to Central or Eastern, so I'll take default for that. But thank you guys for fitting us in this morning and
no, we love it.
We got on to share the message about what.
Y'all are actually the only
Thank
two.
you so much, Patrick.
Yeah, y'all actually the only two that wanted to return to the show, which is pretty nice.
Thank you for doing that.
Stephen was really stoked.
I'm like, well, they want to come back.
Hey.
All right, man. We'll see y'all down there. Mad Life Stage and Studios, Thursday, September 28th, 7:30. Get your tickets now. And this is going to be a heck of a show. With
Great show.
Yep, absolutely.
Go, let's go.
Let's do it. Hey, y'all take care.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you, Patrick.
I didn't know if we could pull off. Gary Chapman, don't
See
you
you
go
guys.
anywhere. We got to talk to you, man. So you got time. You ain't doing nothing.
Hey, no problem. I'm good.
Okay, good deal. Let's jump to Grayling Leak Detection and Plumbing, and we'll be right back.
You hear it and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
If you've got a nagging sports injury, then Union General Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is ready to help. Orthopedic surgeons Dr. Jacob Sturton and Dr. Ronald Macbeth and physician assistants Brian Haas and David Zollinger are currently accepting new patients. They can help with everything from a sports injury to knee or shoulder pain. If you want to get back to living and being active, call Union General Orthopedics and Sports Medicine at 706-439-6858. That's 706-439-6858.
Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones, Jackie Jones. A better solution for basic vehicle service has come to the mountains. Quick Lane at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville is your go-to place for routine auto maintenance for all vehicle makes and models. Get extraordinary service from expert technicians and take advantage of our low-price tire guarantee at Jackie Jones Ford Hayesville and jjfordhayesville.com.
Jackie Jones Ford. Well, it finally occurred to you last night you can't get your car to the garage because of the ruts and erosion. Heck, Evel Knievel couldn't get up your driveway. So time to call Mike Whittemore at Georgia Mountain Grading. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading. Always answering the phone and helping with grading, sloping, drainage, all of it. Big jobs, little jobs, and getting your car to the garage. Fast estimates at 706-994-0543 for Georgia Mountain Grading.
Fall weather brings pumpkin spice and everything nice. Except stink bugs, mice, spiders, roaches. Well, you get the picture. Keep your fall season picture perfect by relying on the professionals at American Pest Control to keep your home pest-free. With over 48 years of experience protecting their neighbors' homes and health, you'll be in good hands with American Pest Control. Visit them on the web at ampest.com. Text or call 706-782-4113 to schedule your free inspection.
If you've been injured, you don't need to go to Atlanta or Gainesville to find a lawyer. The law office of Daniel Duello specializes in accident cases and is based in Blairsville. I used to defend insurance companies and saw their attempts to pay less through pressure and delays. Now I want to use that experience to help you get treated fairly. Just search for Daniel Duello or call 706-603-3036 and I'll see you in Blairsville. It's 706-603-3036.
Wednesday morning is a good time to get to the bottom of why your water bill is so high. If it is, call Grayland Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, we're back with you. Hope everybody's doing good. Gary, you hanging in there with us?
Absolutely.
Man, the government is going to shut down this weekend.
Yep.
But we are funding the Ukrainian government and their salaries in this next package going through.
Yeah, but if that happens, then the president and members of Congress will still get paid, but the military and all the other federal agents will have to work but not get paid.
What's wrong with that picture?
Yeah. Something's wrong.
We keep voting for the wrong people.
I think they don't want you to know. They don't want the government to shut down because they don't want you to realize what you really don't need. You know what I'm saying? You send all these people home. It's like, well, you know what? We don't need them after all that. So, yeah, I'm
Did
with
you know before 1980, you know how many government shutdowns there were?
How many?
Zero.
Wow.
None. Until we started messing with, let's borrow a lot, let's print a lot, let's borrow a lot, let's print some more, let's borrow some more, let's print some more, let's take care of the world, let's feed everybody, let's fix everything.
Yeah.
Till we started that, we were good to go.
Going off the gold
And
standard
it only
was a mistake.
continues because we don't have a budget.
You're right.
Yep.
You're exactly right. He's
That's
right.
The 14 allocation bills are a joke. They've never been able to even get close to passing all 14 that would require us to have a budget.
Well, yeah, but to do that, it requires everybody being honest about what ought to happen and not take a bunch of money under the table and not pay off a bunch of corporate. I'll leave that word out.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
It's just all that's required, Pat, is honesty.
Well, it ain't in
Truth.
Washington, and you know,
No, it's not there.
Zell Miller
not.
was a family friend of ours. And he was in Washington, and I believe he was a good man as he could be. And he said, and that was back when he was in senator. He said, you know, Washington is just too corrupt. It's just too corrupt to change.
That's
And
so discouraging to hear.
that is,
It
I mean,
really
honestly,
is.
Even way back then, can you imagine now?
Gary Chapman for president.
I agree.
Gary
I'm ready.
Chapman for president.
Send me in, Coach. I'm ready.
There you go, man.
Come in.
Yeah.
I've told you my whole platform about everybody has to grow up in a small town.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'll fix a lot of stuff. It will.
I'm
It
with
just
you.
will.
Well, you know, I seen the thing that all these big places are moving out of these big cities, you know, like Walmart and all that. They're moving out. Now we got some of these cities saying, well, we'll build our own grocery stores, and the cities will.
That's a good idea. You can go over to Moscow and figure out how to do it.
That's what I was fixing to say, man. I mean, that's.
Small towns have been doing that forever.
But you know, we were talking about back when we grew up before Walmart come in and shut everybody down. We had more stuff growing up in the small town,
Absolutely.
you know, than you did now. I mean, it's, you know, like in Murphy, they had 2 suit stores over there. You know, we were talking about they had 2 places the men could go get suits, and that's all they sold. And you can't do that now. They're on all these little mom and pop stores that had everything that you could possibly ever want.
Yep.
And they're gone.
They're gone.
Yep.
Sad.
And it's called Progress, I think. Is that what they call that, Progress?
Yeah, it's a misuse of that word.
So
Yeah,
true.
That's what they
exactly.
call it.
Yeah, I'm with you, man.
And it really isn't Walmart's fault. It's the consumer's fault.
Well,
'Cause we were willing to sacrifice and buy something 10 cents cheaper
Right.
That will
and
last
not support the mom
less
and
than a
pop, the
year.
local
Disposable
businesses.
Yeah.
product, not
Well,
quality.
here's the thing. You know, Harry brought some old photography stuff in here
Flash cubes.
flash cubes. And the first thing I noticed on the flash cubes, it said "Made in USA."
Made in the USA.
And that was back in the day when they had flash cubes. You never see that. It's always made in
Made
Japan.
in China.
Made in China.
Absolutely.
So I don't know, but if
And the fault of that again is the American consumer who wants cheap stuff.
well,
That's right.
I'm over cheap stuff because cheap stuff you have to keep buying more of the same cheap stuff because the cheap stuff don't last.
That's right.
You know, it just breaks. And I mean, we were talking about this. You know, I'm a car guy. I got the YouTube channel. A bunch of us talking about this. What car company do you support to support local people? I mean, do you buy cars built in America like Toyota and Honda and all them that are actually from Japan? Or do you buy Ford and Chevrolets that's actually built in another country? Which one do you buy? Because none of them's really. I mean, you know, you got the car companies made in America, but the owners are from Japan. So I mean,
What difference does it
Chevy.
make where their owners are?
Well, your money's going that way. Would you not think?
I don't think so. Who's paying the workers in the United States for Toyota?
Toyota is. But who's
And
taking
where's that money? And where's that money staying?
okay, that money?
The local economy.
He's right.
I'm
He's
with
right
you on
about
that. But what about the profits from the?
What about the profits? Who's doing
That
all
goes-
the risk?
That goes to
back to
Japan.
Yeah, Japan bearing all the risk. The owners of the company are bearing all the risk, and they deserve the profits.
I don't bother. I don't have as much problem with Japan as I do their neighbor.
Well, I'm with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's a democratic ally country of ours at this point in history. So I don't have a problem with that.
I just think it's sad that
it's in answer to your question, you go down to a used car lot owned by a guy that you've known for 40 years, and he shows you the best deal he's got on the best car for your needs, and you buy that car, and more than likely it's going to be old enough that when the electronic pulse comes through that makes everything else grind to a halt, you'll still be going down the road.
I will definitely still be going down.
You got a lot of
Wait a minute, Stephen. Your
backups.
cars don't run now. How are you going to be running after the EMS?
Now that's a good point.
Well,
that's a solid point there.
Yeah, I guess you got a point on that.
They look good. They look good on the trailer, though, boy. They do.
They do.
I just think it's sad that our car companies can't build their cars in America.
We can. We're just not doing it right now.
What do you think? It's got a lot to do with the government, where you have to offer so much? Because I don't know. It just seems like it's just so much.
Or cost.
Yeah.
Or is it more about cost?
But I mean, if Japan can build cars here, or assembled, I guess they're assembled here. They're really not built; they're just assembled here. But I don't know. Gary, tonight's a big night, man. Back on the back on the Gary Chapman singer-songwriter. Tonight is the night. What time? It'd be 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern.
Boy, you're only going to be a half hour late, but that's perfect.
Oh.
Yeah, it's
7.
That'll give us time to warm up.
Yeah,
it's surprising that he shows up on time for his show.
Yeah.
No, 7 Central, 8 Eastern. Come on, we and if you're listening in LA, just stay up.
There you go.
That'll be good. They'll be stuck in traffic until 9, but we have a great time. We have a great time. That crowd has turned into, it's impossible to actually have family, because family is family.
Right.
But you can, if you do what you do honestly, and people know what you're up to, and they show up because they know what's there, it turns into a family. It does, and we're sneaking up on it. It's pretty cool. It's pretty stinking cool.
That's awesome.
Well, if y'all that don't know what I'm talking about, go to Gary Chapman, singer-songwriter, tonight on Facebook, and he does a live performance, him and his family, and they sit around and tell stories, sing them songs that he has wrote and others wrote, and it is so much fun. And it's just like being in the living room. Yep.
Hey, next time we get on, I got big news. I don't. You're going to a break here soon, I can see.
No, I can talk. Play with it.
I found out this last week that I'm a terrorist.
Really?
Terrorist.
You look like one.
Absolutely. I am a terrorist because of what me and my buddy do on Turbulent Truth, that podcast we do. Apparently, a buddy of mine who is very senior in a media company that I won't name because I don't want him getting in trouble.
Right.
Has regular meetings with a very, very large media company that controls most podcasts.
Right.
And he was informed that some of his content would never be seen. It can be on the platform, but it will never be seen because it's terrorist, because of the hate speech. As it turns out, that's incredibly ironic because, as you know, I love speech. I do it all the time.
Right.
It makes no sense whatsoever to me because we don't do anything but love people. We laugh at the stupidity of humanity occasionally, but we don't try to hurt anybody. But turns out he watched about 5 minutes of one of our shows. He said, "Oh no, you're a terrorist. No question about it."
That's the thing about it.
It's just going to make a new piece of merchandise for us very soon. Like later today, there will be a shirt available online that says "Obvious Terrorist."
There you go. Freedom of speech.
Yeah,
that's the thing about it, though. On your analytics on that kind of stuff, man, they can shut you down in a heartbeat.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
No, they've done it. They've done it.
America, land of the free.
Yeah. And I get sometimes they give me them surveys. Take these surveys. Do you think YouTube's fair? And I'm like, are you kidding?
No.
And they won't let you, they don't give you none of the topping stuff down at the bottom where you can actually tell what you think. It's either a smiley face or a frown, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
But anyway, no, I appreciate what you're doing. Now, the guy that's on there with you, who is he?
His name is Scott Kutcher. He is just a buddy of mine. I've known him for years. Very funny, Yankee. Yeah, that's what makes it fun. We just fight all the time, pretty much. But I love him, and he's really, really smart. Why do you have Pat on?
Well, he's a Yankee.
See, there you go.
No. I'm for truth in the American way.
Indeed.
Provide a little balance here.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You notice that I have three in opposition. It takes three to manage.
It takes three to hold up to you.
Yeah.
I get it.
Yeah.
I get it. No, we think a lot alike, but we express it very differently. Yeah. So it makes for some snappy repartee.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. And that thing tonight's a lot of fun. Yep, a lot of fun. I'm actually, I come through your part of town there last weekend. We went up to Bowling Green, Kentucky, and I swung by your house. But you must have them lights that turns off when people turn in your driveway. I noticed because
I do.
Yeah,
I do.
Banging on the door.
The gate was locked.
I had to muzzle up. I had to muzzle the dog to keep it quiet too.
I wonder what that was.
Be quiet.
That ain't no dog.
We're not home.
I'm coming through again this weekend, so I'll blow the horn when I go by.
Come on.
Yeah, I ain't gonna stop. We're going back up to that. We went to Holly Mopar Fest last couple weeks in.
I saw that video. That was hilarious.
Oh
that
man, we just embarrassed ourselves. We're the only one up there got booed, but you
got featured.
I got featured. But,
yeah,
we're going back up with
an article.
We're going back up with a Thunder Chicken this week and try to redeem ourselves. So
go.
I don't know what's going to happen, but it is so much fun. All right, Gary, man, I always appreciate you coming on, man. Everybody loves you.
Guys.
And we'll see you tonight at 8 Eastern. Am I saying that right now?
You did. You
Wow.
nailed it. And
Yep.
good job.
One
you should
time.
get in radio.
I did too. Oh, man. But anyway, tonight he'll be singing. And, man, I'm telling you, he does such a great job. And I don't know how many hits he's had. He's got all these awards and all this other stuff. Didn't help his credit much, but, it looks good on the wall.
No.
Yeah.
It does. It does look good.
But anyway.
They're good door stops.
Absolutely my favorite. Gary, thank you so much.
See you guys.
All right.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
Hey, we're going to give away what are we going to give away, Pack?
Ice cream.
Loaded cow. I love giving away ice cream. And Pack, you can get us an ice cream question this time?
I got an ice cream question for you.
I can't wait. How many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Roll Tootsie? Did y'all hear that the other day?
Hey, you want a question or not?
How many was it?
He asked how many licks it took to lick a cone or something. I don't remember what it was.
It was 50.
But that
50.
can't be right because people's got different sized tongues, man. For like little ones, it'd take longer. Wouldn't you
The
think?
question was on average.
Okay, average.
On
And who goes
There you
around
go.
and figures the average anyway? I'd hate to be that
There's
guy.
plenty of people
The
who do.
lick checker.
The lick checker. There you go. Hey, Grayland Leak Detection and Plumbing. We appreciate them and give them a call. If you want to save some money on your plumbing, you see the trucks running all over, and we'll be right back.
You hear it and you can't find it. No, not your phone. We're talking about the leak near your spigot or somewhere else in the yard. Meanwhile, your $50 water bill is now $500. Grayland Leak Detection will find the leak. Grayland has the specialized equipment to find it and make the necessary repairs at a fraction of the cost of replacing your whole water system. Call Eric locally at Grayland, 706-897-9110, 706-897-9110, and find that leak once and for all.
For a full range of inpatient and outpatient services to emergency care, radiology, and more, Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital is Erlanger Quality Care, close to home. To learn more, call 828-837-8161.
Did you know the warranties on a Green Tree metal roof are at least double the lifespan of most shingles? Install a Green Tree metal roof in one of nearly 20 vibrant colors and you'll get a 30-year chalk and fade warranty and a lifetime film integrity warranty against cracking and peeling. Green Tree's Energy Star certification means you'll also get lower power bills. Learn more about the benefits of a Green Tree metal roof at greentreemetals.com.
Green Tree Metal, coolest roof around.
Does your heating and air system sound like a freight train? It's probably a good time to call American Heating and Air. Our technicians provide prompt service and fast repair. We specialize in service and repair, preventative maintenance, new installation, and after-hours service. All veterans and first responders receive a 10% discount on all service. Call American Heating and Air at 706-300-5261 for all your heating and air needs. That's 706-300-5261. American Heating and Air.
Chris here with the Loaded Cow. Since National Chocolate Milkshake and National Ice Cream Cone Days are this month, we've named September Take Someone Out to the Loaded Cow Month. Each utterly delicious flavor is hand-selected, home-churned, and great when shared with family, friends, and coworkers. Come celebrate Take Someone Out to the Loaded Cow Month. Open Wednesday through Saturday 1 to 8 and Sunday 1 to 4. Loaded Cow on Georgia 17 between Mary's Southern Grill and the Heavenly Bake Shop.
They
say only 2 things in life are certain, but that's not really true, is it? You can always count on your best friend to be there when you get home for a hug. Make this the year he gets a hug back at Lake Chautauqua Animal Hospital. Lake Chautauqua Animal Hospital provides the highest level of veterinary medicine with friendly, compassionate service for pet wellness and owner happiness. Call 706-896-1244 today to schedule your appointment. Lake Chautauqua Animal Hospital, where your pet is treated like family.
Physical therapy at Erlanger Western Carolina Hospital helps patients return to living and moving pain-free after a physical injury, illness, stroke, or surgery. Now accepting new patients. Call 828-837-7777.
I just heard the screams down at your mailbox, and I know why. Your water bill is 8 times what it was last month. I bet it's a leak. Call Graylin Leak Detection at 706-897-9110. Get the water bill under control when you call Graylin Leak Detection and Plumbing Services.
All righty, what's the question?
The question is, name 2 out of the top 3 ice cream consuming countries.
2 out of the top 3 ice cream consuming countries.
Countries, yes.
Countries.
I'd say Guatemala. 706-379-9770. We have got breaking news from the city of Hiawassee. What we got, Mary?
Well, the variance that was voted on last night was unanimously declined.
Yay.
How about that? Unanimously.
Unanimously.
Yeah.
I had to say that real slow. But for the 54 units, now, everything is still approved for the rest of the project. But see how the developer, I think the developer made the comment that it wouldn't be cost effective if they couldn't get the additional 14. But
well, they shouldn't have bought it to begin with. Now, I'm going to tell you, I talked to PAC yesterday or the day before yesterday. They had that meeting on there, and I swear, I'm going to go back and listen, but I understood that the city didn't have to abide by the 10-foot set-off rules and all the rules that they set. The city don't have to abide by the rules that they set for other people to do. Now, I don't know. Did you go back and listen to that, Pat?
Yeah, and I know why I didn't know about it, because it was in the last part of the meeting that was in the public comment section, and it was the 10-foot setback. The 10-foot setback only applies to residential use of property. It doesn't apply to commercial. And the 10-foot setback for the Paris Business Centers is grandfathered in because that's not new construction. That's remodeling existing building.
Well, I know it's causing
And to get to your question, you are correct. The city does not need to abide by its own ordinances. No cities in Georgia need to abide by anybody's ordinances.
Well, I just think that's wrong.
That is state law. So don't get all upset. Don't get your folks with the pitchforks and the torches going after the mayor. If you want to change that, you need to talk to Representative Gunter, to Senator Hatchett, and Senator Gooch.
See, that's the problem with the government. See, they set these rules for us to abide by, and then they don't do it. That don't make no sense.
Exactly.
Well, hey, Congress is like that.
That's what I'm saying.
We had
but
to
you know,
buy
that Paris
Obamacare
building is really
insurance,
causing a lot of issues
and they
up
don't
there.
have to buy Obamacare insurance.
Because
right?
you got Anderson's up there that's been there for years and years and years, and they're actually talking about moving all of his air conditioner units and all that to where they can have people walking back and forth, and it's a bar. And so here we got the Anderson building up there, and they're going to be a bunch of drunks walking by. And I can understand how he's upset about that.
Steven, stop with that.
What part?
Anderson agreed to have his air conditioning units moved, and he was worried about them walking through his parking lot to get to the place when it doesn't have a back door.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Why would anybody walk through the parking lot to go to the back of the building if there's no door back there?
Well, that's probably where they're going to have to park.
Yeah. There ain't no parking up there. And that's something else they said. They said that they didn't close it on the, he was talking about how congested it was during the, and they shut the roads down when they do all the festivals up there. And she said, well, we don't cut the roads down till after 4 o'clock, which is wrong because I leave the school at 3:15 in the school bus, or 3 o'clock at the school bus, and I'm normally down there and the road's closed. I know that's wrong. That's just that. Hey, we got a caller?
We do. We have Ronnie Maxwell.
Hey, Ronnie, imagine Ronnie calling in. Good morning, Ronnie.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, Jennifer. Glad you're back.
Good to be back.
I love you, Jennifer. I'll speak for you, Ronnie.
Sing me a tune, Ronnie.
I bothered the lady enough. I won't bother her no more.
Oh, Lord, let's name. Hey, what? Tell us what's the two big countries?
My guess is the United States and Japan.
Oh, those are good picks.
You got one out of the two.
Oh, Lord. Okay. Well,
you want to take another guess?
Yeah, take another guess.
Okay, well, I'd say United States and France.
No, you're going the wrong way. You needed to stay in the Asia-Pacific region.
Ah.
Okay. Oh, gosh. I don't know.
You done said Japan, right?
Yeah.
What's the English-speaking What's the English-speaking country in Asia-Pacific?
United States and Korea.
It's gonna be Japan and Alaska.
Hawaii.
Alaska's not a country.
Neither is Hawaii.
Neither is Hawaii. Yeah.
Should be.
This is why you have me on the show.
All right, it's gonna be Japan. We know it's Japan. What's the other one?
No, it's not Japan.
Oh, it's America.
It's United States. And give me one more.
Korea?
No, it's an English-speaking country in the Asia-Pacific region.
Good Lord, man. I don't even know where the Asia-Pacific is.
Much less English
You need to be more Pacific.
I'm like Alan Jackson. I don't know the difference between Iraq and Iran.
It's down under.
Australia.
Wow.
Wow, we got it.
You got it. Congratulations, Ronnie.
I never dreamed Australia was Asian.
I just never dreamed that Australia was an Asian-speaking country. I don't know where he come up with that.
Said English speaking.
It's the region, Asia.
They don't speak English down there. You listen to them, mate?
Yeah.
Mate.
All right, Ronnie, you be good.
Be good.
All right. Thank y'all for all the chance. Y'all have a great day.
You too.
See you, Ronnie.
Bye, Ronnie.
Boy, he nailed that first thing, didn't he?
Yeah, he's smart.
That's okay. I like my men dumb.
Oh, man. Boy,
I don't think that was a compliment.
I was teasing.
Poor Ronnie. Bless his heart.
He got one of them right.
Crusty.
Poor thing.
Lordy.
Hey.
No, I'm glad to see
meant
that.
it as a joke.
Anyway, we didn't get to talk a whole lot about the city up there, but I do believe there's a lot of issues going on with that.
Yeah.
And I just think it's crazy.
I just wonder how it'll turn out.
Now, are they out of money now? They're needing to borrow more money to build that thing or something? I don't know.
What, the Paris building?
Yeah.
I don't know.
I mean, they spent, God, I don't know how many millions of dollars on that thing.
And I thought they took out a loan on it.
Already.
Like a big one.
I don't know. I just think, I mean, any entrepreneur that is in business would have never done that.
Yeah.
That would just be something you would not
That
do.
is not a smart business.
Hey, Stephen.
Yeah.
A couple of news flashes for you. Number one, Paris Business Center already has a paying tenant. North Georgia Technical College will be using the Paris Business Center as Towns County's adult education center. In addition, those two incubator spots that are available,
both
of them have commitments when the building is finished in the early summer of 2024. So I have a little problem understanding why you think it's a boondoggle if people are signing up already to use the space and to be part of the incubator program.
It's called location.
I'm with her on that. I'll tell you what.
What does that mean?
That
Good
means
location.
there's no parking. There's no access to the buildings. I mean, honestly, there's nobody in their right mind. These incubator businesses are businesses that are not in business.
In the city of Hiawassee if there's no parking.
All right, just wait and see, son. You're going to be doing just like you always do and apologizing to me because you was wrong. You got that recorded, Packy?
I don't remember the last time I did that.
You got them recorded, Packy?
Got it. You
got it. We got it. We'll be playing them back. I got a button, man. Just wait and see. I got a button.
Steven, shut up.
Hey, girls, thank y'all so much for coming in.
Great to be here.
Steven
Thank you.
Sugar in the morning.
All right. Y'all be good.
W249DB and WJULAM, Hiawassee.
Well, look a here. Guess who's number one in the Nielsen ratings again?
Play 97.7.